So today we're out here ripping the 9 acres that we chopped. We're gonna plant some triticale, I believe, my dad said, but ripping this on an angle here, trying to get this all busted up. We hardly ever rip this just because we always got it into something, and we're usually hauling manure on this in the winter time, so usually it doesn't get ripped, but I'm ripping it shallower than I usually would rip it. That way, hopefully, the ground doesn't heave in the winter and push the triticale out of the ground. Because if you rip it the foot deep that we usually rip, I don't know if it would heave that stuff out of the ground. So we're just kind of ripping it a little bit, roughly 6-8 inches, something like that. Try getting the hard pan busted up, but as you can see, it's doing a pretty good job. It's actually probably too good, just because it's so dry here. But yeah, we're getting it ripped, and then we're gonna work it and plant it to triticale here today. My brother, he's hauled a couple loads of manure out here. That way, could get rid of the manure that we got, because if not, he'd have to go up the road a little ways. So figured just get it on here before before we plant this. So, but yeah, so we're getting this done, and then my dad and uncle are getting the drill filled up and all that fun stuff. So hopefully we can get this all planted today, which we should, no problem. But we got what was it, an inch of rain the other day, and it did soak it up pretty good. It was a little muddy yesterday, but now all the moisture's out of the ground, so we're getting it ripped, and then we'll finish it. But as you can see, it's pretty dry still, but low ground still got some moisture, but not much. But by the time you hit this with a finisher, it'll knock all the moisture out of the ground. It's just, we've been so dry here, and need a lot more rain than what we've been getting, but now it's too late. So hopefully we don't get drowned during harvest season and be mudding it out, but that seems how last year went, so we'll see. But hopefully not, but we want to get some moisture for the wheat, but yeah, it's just not looking like it. But I'm about halfway done here, so we'll get this done, go grab the finisher and work it, and we'll work it on the opposite angle, trying to level this out as best we can, and go from there. But we'll just keep going, get this done, and switch over and start finishing. Oh, we're out here finishing it. Now we're going on an angle this way, where we were going on an angle that way. It's leveling it out pretty good, so hopefully be able to level this out and get the mower on the ground to mow this triticale off halfway decent. We're gonna roll it like we do the wheat ground and the beans. Hopefully get it level enough to where the mower will ride flush to the ground, and then pushing all the rocks and all that stuff. So hopefully we do all right with it. There is some moisture, but not much. Once you hit it again, there really ain't much, and I don't know how well you can see, but there's a little scuff of dust. But I just worked this about an hour ago. But and then my dad, uncle, and brother was filling up the drill, and the triticale seems like it's got bugs in it, which we had it, can't remember, I think we just got it last year, I want to say, and it's been in a container, the black seed totes, all the whole time. So we thinking bugs got into it and chewed them up some, because it's not horrible, but it's definitely been chewed on, so we're not sure if it's even gonna grow, which will suck because we got enough for about 20 acres, but we're gonna plant it, see what it does on this 9 acres. If it don't, then we won't plant anymore, but we gonna get it planted. My dad, he's going for lunch with, it's about, I think it's about 2 o'clock now, and he should be back here shortly, and he'll start drilling. But I'm a little over, about 3/4 of the way done here, so I ain't got much longer to go here, but we're just gonna keep going and hopefully get this planted today. Well, we found out what was wrong with the header control on this head. There you got sensors on the second there, the middle one, and then the second one over there, and tells you how far off the ground it is. Well, we replaced the sensors, and that didn't fix it, so the whole assembly is I guess bad, and we had a guy price it, or had Deere price it, I should say, and that was gonna cost 20 or 1,200 something bucks a piece. So we're just opted on probably not doing that this year, just because we don't have too much corn, and it's not that big of a deal. We don't have that uneven ground and corn to make much difference, so we're just gonna run it manually and do that, because that's a lot of money to be spending on one. So but yeah, so I'm just gonna set this head back on the cart here and put the combine back in the shed, because we're done with it for now. Got everything, I think everything's done on it, so we should be good to go once the beans are ready. But so we'll just put it here on the cart and put this back in the shop. So my dad started drilling this triticale here. He's got one pass along here, and then he's starting up over there and working his way this way. But it's about 9 acres, so it won't take him too long here. But it's about milking time. But I got the drone here. I'm gonna get some footage here of him drilling this. out here rolling the triticale that my dad got planted yesterday. Just got started in here, getting it all opened up, and I'm going around the edges, trying something different. I'm doing the edges first and the end rows, and going all the way around it. That way, I guess it's more or less kind of like how you would work the ground, seeing how that does and seeing if that makes any difference or not. But as you can see, it's pretty dry, and there's not a whole lot of moisture here. So yeah, we're rolling it, trying to push in all the rocks and level it out like we do on the beans and wheat. And it worked pretty good on the wheat, so we're trying it on this, see how it does. But yeah, so it's already almost 12. I think it's around 11:30 or something like that. So had to haul some wood this morning, and my dad and brother are hauling manure, trying to get everything done before the rain. They got some coming in, but I wouldn't bet on getting anything, but you never know. But we're trying to get everything done before the rain comes, and hopefully we get some, get this stuff going. But yeah, it turned out pretty good, I think. Worked up almost too good. There's not hardly a lump in this, which this stuff you wanted pretty pretty loose, I guess you'd want to say, for the triticale to come up. It's kind of like a wheat. It looks just like wheat, the seed does, but you want it pretty smooth and pretty lump free, so it can grow nice and easily. But yeah, we're getting it rolled, and hopefully it helps in the springtime when we go to chop this. But ground's about perfect, I say, to be rolling. It's nice and loose, so it's doing a really good job there, getting it nice and level. So hopefully we're doing some good doing this. But I think I mentioned yesterday that the triticale seed had bugs in it, and we're not sure if it's gonna grow or not. So might be doing this for nothing, I don't know. But we're gonna get it rolled, and hopefully this stuff comes up and we don't have any issues with it, but time will tell. So but I'm gonna keep going here and see if I can get this knocked out here pretty soon. guess I didn't film this, but we got this concrete pad poured, I believe that was 2 days ago. They just took the boards off, or the framework off this morning, but I think it's a roughly 10 by 20 foot pad. We went, so I don't know if you guys remember, but there used to be a post right in there that we swung the gate, had 2 gates hanging off of it. I guess the post used to be somewhere in there, but now we shortened it to where we just need that 1 green gate there, and we're gonna have it going this way, and then those bigger cattle panels, we'll get another one to put up here. But wanted to pour that past the post there to get the water tank up there, because it's down, where is it, right there, and it's not in the mud, but when it rains it tends to get a little muddy there, so we want to put it up here, that way it's on concrete so they don't have to waller through the mud. And I don't know if you can really see, but there's a trench right through here. We want to get one more tile line up through here so we can drain all this, because this right in here stays pretty wet for some reason. I got a tile line about right in here, but I want to bring one up along there to come across the back of this all here. But yeah, that's what the plan is back in here. But put some gravel up around the concrete here, and got the compactor on. I'm going to compact this a little bit, and then we got to stay off that for about, I don't know, probably 5 days to a week, something like that. So they put I think this is 5 to 6 inches thick with rebar in it, and all we're doing is running the skid loader and the grinder up on it, so not holding anything too terribly heavy. But poured this because the original concrete pad was right there, and we feed the heifers in there with the skid loader in the morning, and when you turn around you fall off the concrete, and we kept dragging the gravel out, and just made a muddy mess. So we decided to pour this because we poured the concrete pad for the grain dryer, and we just got a quote on this, and it wasn't too bad, so we just decided to do that now too. But so yeah, just been a busy day doing odds and ends jobs. It's about 4:45 now, so I'm gonna finish doing this, and I got another behind our hoop building where we put the round bales. I put some road grindings in there, so I gotta compact that some too. And I think that's basically it for today. So but we're gonna compact this here and get this finished up. So hopefully you guys can hear me, but we haven't filmed in a few days now. I've just been doing random stuff, but it's Sunday, and it's about 5 o'clock now. So after church, me and my dad picked up some concrete blocks. We're gonna put in the milk cow lot to corral all the manure. We're gonna put a couple on each side, a couple in the bag. That way we can push it into it and corral it a little easier. So they're on the trailer. Took the step deck, or the low boy, and gooseneck, and we'll get about 19 of them. So we'll get them off and get them on into the dry cow, or the milk cow lot here. corral we're doing for the manure, using 10 of them, and some of these have 2 hooks like this one, but we got, let's say there's 6 of them with single hookups. Well, we took 2 of them out here and broke them, so we're gonna use those for the shop. We're gonna do up that one wall. I'll show you guys that later, but so yeah, we put 10 in here, and gonna give us a nice little corral pin there for the manure. It should hold us enough for a few days anyways, but nothing major. It's just something to corral it up a little easier, and we can put a fence in front of it so the cows don't go through it and all that good stuff. But getting up here to it, hopefully the camera will pick it up. Break them, but I'll show you guys what they look like here. straw loaded up today. They finally are starting to go back seeding underneath the solar panels. I guess they switched companies that was originally in charge of everything, but we're still dealing with the same guy that's been buying the straw. So we're starting to sell to him again, and I wanted to get this loaded up last night, but them concrete blocks took way longer than I was hoping, but it is what it is. We'll get them loaded up here and get them took down to them this morning. It's taking them a full load, which will be it's not full load, I guess, because I can't I lost half a section in there for some reason, but I think it's gonna wind up being 570 or 575, something like that. But we're getting a decent hole in here now, taking this center out. I'm hoping, the way he's talking, he's gonna need a bunch of it again. He said something about, so today's Monday, he said something about needing another load Tuesday. So hopefully he can keep going, and we can get rid of some of this straw, and hopefully get our shed room back, because we got it. I don't know how many acres of hay. We want to try round baling some of the second cut, because it got weedy on us, because it didn't get any rain, so the weeds took over. But it is what it is. We'll still get rid of them, so it's not a big deal. But just would like to be able to small square bale it, but we got some third cut. I don't know if we're gonna try baling it or not. It's so short because of the rain, or lack of rain. But like I said, it is what it is, and can't do nothing about it. But luckily he's starting to take some straw now. But what we're hoping to do is, we got that box trailer. It's not completely full of straw, but it's almost full. And what I want to do is take him this step deck, have him take that, and then when he gets it emptied, take the box trailer down to him. That way I'm not running back and forth empty all the time, so it would help us out a lot, or save us some money on not making as many empty trips. So hopefully that's what we can do, but we'll see. He didn't really want to use the box, or his workers didn't want to use the box trailer just because it's so hot and dusty, which I don't blame them. But you know, it is what it is. You gotta use what we got. So hopefully it's not an issue, and we can do that. But if not, I guess all I have to do is run back and forth empty all the time. But hopefully they don't mind the trailer, and or the box trailer, and we can use that. That way too, we can hopefully get them straw faster, because we'll have the trailers loaded, and then by the time they get unloaded, just take them another full one. So, but I'm gonna keep going here and get this trailer filled up, and get it strapped down, and then I gotta get going. Wanted to get down there first thing this morning, but it's already it's 9 o'clock now. So but yeah, so we'll just finish getting this loaded up here, and strapped down, and hauled out.